Alright, welcome back fellow adventurers to Valheim. I just got some seeker meat cooking. And that should be done here in a short second. And then I think that we're going to do the thing that I have been not wanting to do. Which is to tear this down for a moment to build the E-tier refinery. I think we're going to have to do it. I think we're going to have to. That's not proper English, but it is what I said. Oh, no. I want that all in the box. Back in the box. Okay. Alright. Because I think that the E-tier refinery is going to provide us the ability to make the new armor. And we need that before we move on. So we don't need it. We need it. We don't need it, but we need it. I don't have enough black metal here. We're going to have to go sailing back down to the original location and bring it back up. Okay, we're going to do some sailing. Let's make sure we put away everything that we can put away. I'm going to take some of this to my other boxes because this area is full. Oh, it's nighttime. I didn't even know. It's fine. What food items do I have that I can put away? It's royal jelly stuff. Mage cap. And the one extra secret meat. Oh, excuse me. Drink an energy drink before going live so I would not fall asleep on everybody. Oh, I don't want to be carrying these around. I need to make sure these go where I know to look for them. Which means I gotta put them back in the other... back in here. Oh man, do I really want to go looking for a new Mistlands? I don't, but we have to. We just have to. We've been all over this one. Look how marked up this is. Look how marked up it is. And we just don't have the material here for what all we want to get done. We have to move on. Not necessarily bigger and better, but different. We gotta find those black cores. But we only need 2 more. We only need 2 more. Plus, it doesn't seem like the boss bug is on this map. We need to find the boss bug. So we're gonna have to go find a new Mistlands anyway. No matter what happens, that's what we're doing. Alondra, hello and welcome back to Valheim. I should say, it's definitely me. This is all me right now. I am stuck between all of the things that I gotta do and don't want to do right now. Ready to sail sideways and find new Mistlands. Yep, if we go just off this way, I'm sure we'll find some. Because looking at it here, it seems like there's probably some just right there. So if that carries over, we just sail straight to the Never Eat Soggy Waffles West. Just sail out that way. That's probably Mistland right out there. Just right out there. Oh, I'm going to leave that alone. That can just work while we do things. Need to drop off the metal I just got. And the coal. Let's take a lantern with us, why not? Okay. You know what would be cool is if I could put the lantern on the figurehead of the ship. That'd be really cool. Alright. This thing does not maneuver well, so we have to back way, way up before we try to turn so that we don't crash into everything. And my lack of patience kicks in when it comes to this part, and I'm going to end up not doing that, even though I know it's the best way. Okay, no, I've talked myself out of it. I've shamed myself into doing it the right way. Okay. I didn't bring anything. I didn't bring any building materials. I didn't bring my portal making stuff. I'm just ready to go when I'm not ready to go. I'm clearly not ready, but here we go anyway. We're just gonna land there and, okay, no, I do have food. I do have some food. We're just gonna land there and make the best of it as we go. Normally I get so, okay, you know what? Yeah, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. We'll go look for the coast, but we won't land. Because I just proved to myself that I need the black metal. So we need to sail back down to the island, grab some black metal, bring that back up. We've got so many things. I don't look sad. What do you mean I look sad? He's just lonely and cramped up in his little boat. I guess he does kind of look sad. Okay. We'll go look for a new coast. We'll kind of scout it out. But the main goal right now is to sail back down to the island fortress to get black metal to bring back up here to make the E-tier refinery. This is just a scouting mission right now. That looks like mist to me. This doesn't feel like proper continent though. This is just rocks out here. That over there is continent, but the shape of it is not Mistlands. But if it's connected, then it might be better to set up a base in that area to push out into a Mistlands continent. Oh, that's a dwarf home. Just right there waiting. Let's go check that out. Because if it's empty, and this is a good spot, it doesn't feel like it's a good spot though. There's probably no good reason for me to go here, honestly. But we have to explore. We gotta see things. They've got a whole dock! Yo! What was that sound? Oh, there's a Seeker soldier in the water. That's not great. That'll mess me up. That'll mess up my whole boat. I need it to not see my boat. What a peaceful boat ride. It was. Was for a second. Alright, dwarf boys. I'm going to help you out because you always help me out. Yeah! Teamwork! Oop! Nope, can't make that jump. Dwarf, get out of the water before you drown, dude. It was when I was watching. So you're the one who's been creating such a ruckus. I don't create ruckuses. I finish them. Let's have some food real quick. Our food was necessary. I hope this mine isn't as infested as the last. Oh, they will be. This is a very different dwarf building from any that I've seen so far. I've never really seen just the dock. There's just a handful of them here with the tools in there. Tools that I don't need anymore. Which is good because I don't want to have to kill the dwarves. This is just a tiny little island rocky outcropping though. This is not a place to settle in. I kind of knew that as we were approaching, but now we know it. We're going to have the same problem here that I had just starting off, and that's not quite knowing how to best to maneuver the boat to get out of here. I think if we just back out now. Don't scrape it. Don't scrape it. Yeah! I know what I'm doing. That Seeker Soldier in the water could have really messed our boat up. What we just did was kind of dumb and dangerous. We need to not do that again. Anytime there is something strong in the water that could just tear my boat up, I need to outrun it. The dwarves didn't need my help. They got magic. They could tear those guys apart. So many rocks. I kind of want to try to sail through there, but I don't know that it'll be worth it. Okay, maybe that is all Mistlands there, and if it is, and we can park over here in an area that's not Mistlands, that'll be the best way to set up. Because then we don't have to worry about Mistland enemies attacking our home location. There's a giant sword in the water. I like it better when my words work. See, now they're turning the mist on heavy, so we can't really gauge the area for how good it is as a landing point. It's always better when the words work. Man, this area is... We're like very inland, like a lagoon sort of setting. It's always better when the words coming out of my mouth make sense, right? Ooh. Ooh. We're finding all sorts of little dwarf buildings out here. This one might be a little bit more connected to the mainland. This might be a good little setup spot. Hello, dwarf. He said hello back. Oh man, the inside of your building has rock, like, you're stuck. You're trapped in there. I'm sorry, I don't have the time to devote to getting you out. You just live there now. Besides, even if I tried, I'd probably end up accidentally hurting the guy. Choco milk with the lurk while at work. Thank you, Choco. Yeah, even if I tried to dig him out, I'd probably end up accidentally hitting the guy with my pickaxe, starting a war, and then I'd have to try to fight them all off, and I don't know that I can do that. They will probably beat me. But if this little area, we can walk from here into more of the mainland Mistlands, then we might want to set up right next to these guys like their neighbor. Because having the dwarves living nearby is actually super helpful anytime that a y'all shows up. Because they'll help me fight it. Oh, and here's a big dead Jotun body, which means there's probably ticks. Yep. Gross, gross, gross. Get off my back. Disgusting. Ugh. We could just make a house right here in the bones of a fallen Jotun. That would be very Viking-esque. What was that sound? Oh, seekers. That's such a good sword. Okay, so this does in fact connect to the mainland. Then this is even a green area where we could plant our garden. So I actually might try to make a home of Jotun ribs. Just because, why not? If we stand in here, do we get shelter? Yes. Alright. I'm sold. I just want to come in here with one of my, either the cultivator or the hoe and try to flatten the ground. Alright, let's mark this location. vehicle. For now. Later we'll turn it to home. It's just gonna live in the rib cage of a dead giant. But for now, I do want to return to the island fortress. Is it warm here? Can I get a rested bonus here? That'd be super helpful, you guys. We got shelter, but not warmth. That lantern does nothing. Alright, moving on. Navigating in and out of this area is kind of a chore, though. Like, look on the map. It's very rocky. Oh, there's a whole passageway straight out that way. I really wish I could put some mist lights on my boat to be able to have the front area not be enshrouded in mist. Would be super helpful. This is why you're not supposed to play this game solo. If I had another player with their own mist light, they could be up front, clearing out all the mist for me. Oh no, I'm totally turning the wrong way. Totally turning the wrong way. Brakes! Hit the brakes! Good. Okay, aim it that way. A little bit more turn. Okay, now we can go straight ahead. Be okay. All right. What we're gonna do when we get back to the island fortress is set up properly. We're going to get ourselves the gear that we need in order to make the teleporters, set up a teleporter at the main home location, all the prep work that we normally do. Uh-oh, they're fighting something over there. Not my problem anymore. I've moved on. And see, that's all plains. If we wanted to be semi-smart, we would try to look on the plains for somewhere to set up and then move into the Mistlands. But the plains is pretty dangerous too. The very first game that I had, I actually got super lucky that I had a patch of meadows right next to the plains. So I was able to set up my initial base on that safe meadows and avoid the death mosquitoes and such while I got myself set up. And then move into the plains. And then I had just a really easy sailing path from there to my Mistlands base. This one has been a little more convoluted. But that could all be just location that I have found. I could try finding a whole new place. But it would take so much time. Time we don't have. Well, there's plenty of spots on the ground here that are just like islands, like that. Trying to avoid them, but I just hit one. Now that we're out here sailing at night, there's a good chance we'll run into some sea serpents. But I'm actually not worried. We can take sea serpents. And then sea serpents have sea serpent meat, which is really good food in this game. So I'm actually totally okay with running into a sea serpent. Bring it on, I say. That's a skeleton. I don't care about you. You're weak. You're nothing. You're a jerk. That's my boat. Oh, sir, don't make me stand up and have to show you what a real arrow can do. I'm about to. Alright, that's it. I missed. And he's done. There's going to be quite a bit of sailing, especially since we don't really have the wind on our side. The wind is actually right against us. It's pointed straight north. So we got to do a lot of just rowing. Ah. I haven't had the opportunity to play this game with very many friends. But I did have one friend when I was still fairly new to the game. I made my first boat. I was excited. I love sailing in video games. It's one of my favorite things. Getting out on the water. Yeah, I love the exploration and everything of it. The vastness. But my friend, the opposite of me, he's saying, I hate sailing in this game. I'm like, what do you mean? Because I'd been out sailing quite a bit, right? But I'm generally always sailing at daytime and staying close to the land. He apparently had built himself a raft and went way out into the water, which don't do that with a raft. You know your limits with what boat you got. So he made himself a raft and goes way out into the water, and he encounters a sea serpent. I had never seen a sea serpent in the game. I actually didn't believe him when he was saying these things. And I'm like, really? I've never had any problems. I've never had any problems out there. He's like, you're gonna. I'm like, I don't think I am. And then I had my first sea serpent encounter, but I was ready with my bow. Because I thought he was mistaking a sea serpent with leeches near the swamp. Because the leeches look very snake-like in the water. They're very large. And so I thought he was just mistaken. Until I encountered one myself. We're going to go out all the way around these rocks. It looks like so long as we get out past this one, there won't be any more. Ooh, we got some big waves. It's an interesting little patch of island right here that's got this one little bit right here that makes it plains. But everything from here is dark forest. And that's what I'm talking about with that possible, a little bit of safety right next to the absolute danger. Which is kind of what we did with the island fortress over here. A nice bright night. Ooh? Is that what I'm looking for? No, that's just a shimmer on the waves. Thought we were gonna get a sea serpent. Can you try to walk on the water? I could. What will happen is I will go splash and the boat will leave me. I'm a Viking, not Jesus. But like I can get up and walk around on my boat. Oh, looks like we're in ads. I think you might have just missed that bit. Why are we still moving? Welcome back from the ads. Alondra, when you said try to walk on the water, did you mean literally walk on top of the water, or did you mean walking along on my boat while on the water? Because this is what happens when we try to walk on the water. You meant walk on the water like Jesus did. Yeah, nope. We don't got that kind of power yet. It might be a part of the game at some point. Who knows what powers and magics we will eventually encounter. Hello, Mother, and welcome to Valheim. Okay, so I need the black metal. None of it's ready to go. Of course not. Why would anything be ready to go? Okay, so we need to teleport around, get some more stuff. We need more wood to turn into charcoal, do more furnace work. Because we need that black metal for the E-tier refinery. We also need to gather all of the stuff together that is required for making my teleporters. And because we're not doing a great big adventure sort of thing right now, we're just kind of doing some house chores. I'm going to eat some food that just gives us a little bit of a boost. Just enough to not have to be at the bare minimum. I am out of wood. What I need to go get. I don't think I can burn fine wood. Yep, didn't think so. Okay. Let's go cut down some trees. Switch over to the making yard belt. Because we don't need the wisp, so we can have the extra strength to carry more stuff. All that way. Nuts. I was really hoping to make it hit these smaller ones so that we get a little bit more wood out of it. Oh, we can still carry a whole lot more. I feel like I've gotten so much. My pockets are saying, nah, you can keep going. Thank you, Megan Yord Belt. On that note, we should really swing by the different NPC merchants, because I think now that we've been out here long enough, they've got new stuff for me. Okay, that's practically full. Let's head back. Oh, we're just gonna dry up and get our rested bonus real quick. Comfort 5. I think we can do better if we stand over here. Nope. There we go. 12 minutes of feeling rested. Okay, how much do I need for this? Just 5. Oh, this thing's big. Wonder what all it's gonna do. We'll find out soon enough. You dream of a mighty bear sleeping deep below the earth in the winter of the world. It turns in its sleep folds upon folds of flesh and fur. It has no idea what the rest of that dream says. Okay, we just need 5. Truth is, we only need 5 that we know of. Who knows what else we're going to need to make after we get the refinery built. Oh, I pushed the jump button. Oh well. Yeah, we'll take the coal with us. Who knows? Then in order to make a portal, I need fine wood, right? 20 of it. Ow, ow, ow! Hello, Harley. Welcome in. Ow, ow, ow! Oh, sure, you beat me up and then you try to make me feel better by throwing money at it. I see how it is. I see how it is. Thank you so much for the bits, Harley. I appreciate it. I guess the money does make me feel better. I give vegetable bonks, would that make it better? I mean, we're okay. I think we're good. Really? You don't want to be here. You don't want this. You don't want the smoke. How's your day going, Harley? I only have 9. I need 20. I need 40 because I need 2 of them. We're going to be cutting down fine wood all day. It's getting harder and harder to find the fine wood near my big house because I keep having to cut it down. I already have 20 in my box, so I don't need to worry about that so much. Wow, I'm not seeing any more. Of those white trees. It's gonna be an extinct tree soon. There we go. I think I have the stuff to plant more of these, so I probably should. So for those of you who have just recently rejoined the adventure, I'm going to let you in on the plans. I keep jumping back and forth between a couple of ideas of what I'm doing with no true focus on any of it. I want to make the E-tier refinery. In order to do that, I need black cores, but I would either have to go questing out and get more of those, Or I could take my black forge that I make my weapons with apart and get the cores from that. It would get all I would get all of the stuff from it that it took to make it. So it wouldn't be you don't get like half the stuff back, right? You get all of the stuff back. Because some games, if you do that, you only get part of the stuff that it took to make it. This one doesn't do that. This one gives you all of it. So I could just keep making one when I need it and then switching back to the other. That's just so tedious and troublesome to me that I think I'd rather just go questing out and find more black cores. But I'm certain that we need the E-tier refinery in order to make our next level of armor. And if I just make the armor suit and then we can go questing out, it'll be easier. We'll survive more things. So it feels worth it to play that game for a second and get the gear out of it. And then go questing to get the black cores in order to have the final product built. But I keep flip-flopping between those two things. I'm not quite sure what we're doing yet. It's definitely something in that realm of existence, though. Oh, I didn't even think about the fact that I still need Surtling cores. We know where to go to get those. That's not a problem. It's just I don't think I have them. Oh, I have enough for one. Let's get the first one started. We'll just call it Mistlands 2, I guess. No space. It's important to remember, Mistlands 2, no space. We don't have enough wood to build an actual base yet. I should really go out and cut down more trees. While we're here, I should definitely do that. What we're going to do right now, though, is take a quick potty break. Everybody who needs to, please do. I'm going to light the fire here so our guy gets a little bit of a bonus out of this. And we will be right back. Alright, and we are back. Gonna go cut down a whole bunch of trees so that we've got a good foundation to build our base off of. I'm considering if I'm going to bother trying to get all new resources, or if I should just, you know what, I should, because it's right next door. What we're gonna do, as I've just decided, is we're gonna go to the base that I have been working out of, and we're gonna strip it of its, what's the word I'm looking for? Words are hard today, you guys. Work benches. Wow. I want to give up today. No, we're not doing that. We're here. We're in it. So I'm gonna go to my first Mistlands base and just take all the workbenches down, the forge, all of that. Pack up the stuff into the boat and bring it over to the new place. Because we're done at the other spot. We don't need that anymore. I need to grab the extractor too. Which is perfect because where we plan to set up inside the Jotun, there's a Yggdrasil root right in front of the corpse there. So we got everything. We got everything in that spot. It's a really good spot to start at. I'm not sure about defenses. I'm not sure how defensive a position it is and how dangerous it is as far as anything coming along. We can always retreat back to the Dwarven house for backup. But there was only one who wasn't trapped in the rock. You know, I'm starting to second guess this whole plan, but we're doing it. We need to go to the swamp. Well, the island fortress, and then walk around to the swamp. Because we need more Surtur cores. Surtling cores. And I forgot to cut down any trees. There are trees here. And go! Alright, see, that's what I wanted to do last time. We have a decent amount of wood here. We could always do with more, but this is fine. This is a good start. Come here. Punk, you haven't went through the rock at me. Karate kick! Oh, I missed. There we go. Little counter drop kick on him. I don't need to play with these guys. Let's just kill him and move on. We got things to do. The other guy was a little higher level, and I felt like showing off that I could beat him with my bare fists. That's all that was. And that was me satisfying my own ego. I apologize. See how that leech moves? See those? I thought that's what my friend mistook for sea serpents. You can see why I would think that. They're ginormous. I really like this sword. The fact that its name is Crom is just another level of awesome for me. Because we came from playing Conan to playing this. Haha, you missed. Well, let's go ahead and have one of these potion-resistant meads while we're here. Potion-resistant, poison-resistant potions. Poison-resistant potion. I just want you all to know that even though I don't necessarily say what I mean to say, I know what I mean to say. The words just aren't coming out right today. And see, because of the leeches in the water, I never really want to bring a boat through the swamp area. Because they will eat your boat alive. Alright guys, I need you to drop some certain cores for me. Go ahead, walk in the water, see what happens. Oh, you think you're smart today, huh? We got something here for smart boys. And there's the settling course. Let's go ahead and move on to the next one and get some more. It's not something to... It's not something we find just anywhere. So being able to stock up is good. These guys throw fireballs that barely do anything. Compared to the Y'all's fireballs are deadly. These things are nothing. Ooh! Hello. Sure, I'll take some chain while we're here. I think I need 3 in order to make the iron cooking rack. What is that? Woof. Just trying to see what that is. It's probably just resin. Yeah, it's just resin. I don't want or need that. Watch, here I am saying I don't need that resin. We're gonna end up needing like all of the resin to do something with our E-tier refinery. That's tomorrow Leon's problem. Today Leon is just getting the stuff to make the thing. It was kind of an abundance of blueberries. I didn't want to pass that up. We don't have a dramatic need for blueberries, but they do go into a lot of different flavors of mead. And even though we haven't really done a whole lot of mead making, I want to be ready. I love the Billy Goat side run along the mountain. It's just so funny to me. Oh man, look at you. The Grey Dwarf Brute. I remember when you were a problem. Now you're 2 swings of my greatsword. None shall stand before Crom. I was watching another streamer play this game the other day, and he was using a mace. And I'm like, man, you know, there's a part of me that wishes I could use a mace. It would be helpful against certain bad guys like the iron golems and such, but at the same, I'm just such a sword guy. Gotta have my sword. Can't be bothered to make a mace with the limited resources that we have in this game when I could be making perfectly good, ultra powerful swords. But Leon, the sword doesn't do as well against them, and you have to do so much. Yeah, but you know what? It works. It's sure, maybe it takes a little longer, but it gets the job done. I can kill the golems with my sword. I do it. I've been doing it. I do things my way. And my way has a sword. Some of these things I'm just going to throw off the back of the boat here. Like, we don't need the trophy. These ones I do want, though. These ones are cool. I don't want the puke berries. I don't need a skull. I don't need the ooze. I don't need the bones. I don't need the entrails. We don't make sausage anymore. Okay. Now we're going to rest up before we go anywhere. Ooh, I also want to repair my gear. You don't feel rested anymore. Well, then I guess I'll go to sleep. Answer that problem. You dream you are walking in a snowy wood when you come across a naked child sitting against a tree with his eyes closed with his chest moving to breathe. As you kneel beside him, you know that he's been sleeping here for many centuries. Dang it, I didn't get through it. The waters are a bit rough for this, but you know what? We're going. We don't got time to wait around for the perfect day. We got the wind on our side. We should be able to make some good distance. Get there fast. Does make me want to give another try to playing Sea of Thieves on stream. I really like that game. But it was pretty laggy when we tried to do it on stream. But you know, maybe that was just a bad internet day. We've had a couple of those, but we haven't had a bad internet day in a while. We could try again. Got to be on our guard because it may not be nighttime, but the sea serpents do come out in storms. Woo! Riding that wave. Tubular. Speak of the monster, there he is. Yeah, you don't like these, do you? These hit too hard, don't they? Get wrecked, you wet danger noodle. Booyah. I'm not mad about that. Not at all. I'm quite happy. Was that the first time you saw a sea serpent in the game, Alondra? Was that your first wet danger noodle? That's a little scrapey, but it's not too bad. And now we got the wind in our face again, blowing us down. I should really set up a teleporter next to where we're taking all of the Forsaken trophies, so that I can get in there quickly and switch out different powers. Because while we're sailing, we should be having motors power, because that gives us the wind at our back every time. So we're gonna go back up here. We're gonna play around with the E tier thing. Try to get a new armor set. And then we're gonna head over here. And hopefully we have time to do that in this stream. Are we there yet? Just about. Just about. I should have told a Norse myth. I should have told a Norse myth while we were sailing. Well, we did have to stop and fight a sea serpent anyway. Next time I'll tell the story of how Fenrir came to be bound. Fenrir, devourer of the sun. No, I'm wrong. That's not the sun. Devourer of the world. The wolf who eats the sun is a different wolf. I forget his name. I'm not good with names in general. We're almost there. Hello, Murma, and welcome into Valheim. Every time we went through, we're almost there. Oh, we've got the wind. Let's go. We can get there a lot faster now. And probably crash right into the house. I'll try not to do that part. I also love the sailing in this. I was just telling everybody about how I have a friend who words are super hard for me today. I cannot get around them. I cannot get them around in my mouth. So, I have a friend that I was playing this game with in my early days of playing Valheim. And he is complete opposite to me. He hates the sailing. And I was like, why? Why do you hate the sailing? He's like, well, there's sea monsters out there. I'm like, no, there's not. Because I had been doing this sailing and I had never run into one. Not once. I thought he was mistaking the sea serpent for the leeches in the swamp. And then I eventually came across the sea serpent myself. But I was ready. So I took out that sea serpent pretty easily. So I'm still like, well, even if they are there, they're easy to deal with. What's the problem? I think he's just afraid of the big water. Let's cook up this sea serpent. And we lost our rested bonus just in time to be home and get a new one. Perfect. Uh-oh. I think I'm hearing that bestial breathing of a yawl outside. I don't think we gotta really worry unless we can hear the war horn of it go off, though. The worst part for me is the ocean monsters. I am too scared of sea creatures. No, okay. When we play together, you can sail and I'll fight them off. There's that horn. Let's go see how near or far this thing is. It sounded pretty far away. I don't really want to fight it if it's not going to be a problem to me. I don't know. That feels too close. Especially with him coming back. But I don't want to start the fight here. We're going to hang out inside. Good night, Alondra. Thank you for showing up. I appreciate the support. I hope you had fun. Yay. Oh, I left everything in the boat. Okay, well, let's go get it. Okay, let's deal with this bug. Let's deal with him. Where'd he go? See, that's even worse when I don't know where he is. There he is. Oh, let's deal with him. Try to take him away from my bridge and everything. I think he sees me. He totally sees me. Myrma, thank you for subscribing. For the second month. Just to subscribe just as we're being attacked and I'm gonna die. It's not true. We're not gonna die. We're gonna survive. We survive everything. That's our whole motto. We will survive this bug. We will survive all of the death that comes our way. We will survive the death. That's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt. Oh good, he missed. Oh no, he's so gross. Okay, get out of the water, get out of the water, get out of the water, get out of the water. Oh. Miss light on. Thank you. Okay. Where are you at, you disgusting flying bug? Did I lose him? I kind of lost him. Not what I want. I actually really want to defeat him. Ugh. There he is. Whoa! It's got too much kickback. Oh, it's bad. It's coming fast. He knows I'm in the fog, but he doesn't know where. I suppose she gives birth to all those ticks. Did I just win? Why did it have like a prolonged effect from that bolt that I shot it with? Because you guys finished it. Yeah! High fives all around. Yes! Thank you, my dwarven friends. Alright. I hear another horn. Look, I just want the y'all to not be by my house. Can y'all not be by my house? What's that? Ticks. Because of course it dropped off ticks. That's what it does. Yuck. Really only 2? It usually drops off a lot more than 2. But let's not look a gift horse in the mouth. Okay, we're gonna put the sausage away in here, except this box is full. How do I want to do this? Let's take all these y'all and tick gross bits and put them into that box. That's where those go. This can have... I didn't drop off everything. This can have some of this seeker meat. No. This can have the great tree sap. And then my backup sausage will go there. Voila! We got food for a bit. Alright, I've got another hour that I could stretch to 2 before I start working up my words again. I've got 1 hour that I could stretch to 2 before I have to worry about getting ready for work. So let's keep going. I repaired the boat, but I didn't grab the green metal that I need. All things considered, I'm proud of how this little house turned out. It's just on stilts in a good little location. Okay. So it's going to need 20 black marble, 5 black metal, 10 yggdrasil root, 5 black cores, 3 sap. Let's grab the sap. And I think once I tear this one down, I will have all of that stuff. Oh, I don't have 20 black marble? How much do I have? 10. Ooh. I only have 8 in the box. Well, let's put the the forge back real quick. I know where to go to get that. Ow. Hello, friends. Okay, we got to go to one of the dig sites. Straight south of here. And any opportunity that I get to actually kill one of these rabbits, I need to take, because the rabbits are really good meat. I think I hear a seeker soldier. I'm not really hoping to fight one. We can hopefully just run right by it. I think it's in the downstairs of that house. We saw him last stream. Armor, dwarf home, old dig. Okay. Yep, that's a yellow. Hoping I don't have to fight it, but I'm prepared for if we do. Here's the armor. Then we continue going south and we'll hit dwarf home. Like so. Then we cut this way, and we will find the old dig. You're a little taller than I remember. Maybe we'll meet again, and maybe not. Until next time. Alright. So this is where we want to be for this black metal, I believe. I never feel like I'm getting black metal the right way. I feel like I'm always breaking a structure to get black metal when I should have a means of getting it out of the ground that would be easier. But if that's true, I don't know where. Maybe it's Jotun bones? Maybe Jotun bones are considered black metal? I don't know. I thought Jotun bones were just going to give me bone, which I haven't really been able to do anything with. Because I'm only getting one black marble per each one of these. This is not enough. This is not a sufficient way of doing this. And none of this down here is going to be black metal. This is all just going to be stone, right? Yeah, it's all just stone. So maybe Jotun bone is black metal. Ooh, we got some crates here. They were full of soft tissue, which is what you get from the Jotun skulls, that we at the moment have had no use for. But you know what? There was a Jotun skeleton next to the armor up here. Let's go try having a whack at it and see what happens. So I think we're just gonna get bone. But now I'm not sure. If this is where black metal comes from, it's gonna save us a lot of time. Yep, that's black marble. That's it. It's Jotun bone. Jotun bone. Yep. I can't say words again. Jotun bone is black marble. Ooh, ooh, big bunny, big. Come here. Come here, you. Oh, don't you even get away from me. Focus on the one. Focus on the one. Oh, no, he's gotten away. I can't chase him too far because we'll get lost, number one. And then number two, we'll end up running right into a yawl and having all sorts of problems. Ah, I wish there was a snare trap I could set up for these guys. Okay, I believe it said we needed 20 of this. That's better. That's better. I'm in your ward here? Okay. At least you'll still let me harvest this bone. That's all I care about. $24, that's all we need. Knowing that, now that I know that, the place where I want to set up my house is within the Jotun Bones. Maybe I'll just build a house around the bones, and then in safety dig the bones up to be able to build a fort out of black marble. That sounds like so much work. We'll stick with just having the bones be home. Home bones. I don't think Myrma is currently paying attention, but I think that she would be very in favor of the idea of living in a skeleton. Let's go ahead and load this up in case I see another bunny. Jotun puffs! Nuts. Oh, it would have been better to have my sword. I would have got him with my sword. Ah. I wonder what kind of food there's going to be when we get to the Ashlands. What kind of fire food is there going to be? Come here, bunny. Zzz. No! I thought I had him. Thought I had him for show. No, I was out of stamina. Oh, he's tired too. No, come back here. Oh, come here. Yes. Woo. It's like the early days of trying to hunt down those deer. Thought I was going to be able to get him when he couldn't see me, but he saw me. Alright. How do I take this back? Do I just break it down? Yggdrasil root and extractor and black metal. Okay, good. So that's got to come with us to the new location. Hello, dwarf. Goodbye then, goodbye. Keep that whisperlight a little close. I shall. I understand the importance. Okay. Okay. Empty our pockets. Okay, we need 20 black marble and 5 black metal. Marble. Metal. It won't fit there. Or there. Can I fit it upstairs? It's too big for my house. Okay, how do you work? What do we do? Add sap to it. What's that sound? Oh! Hugin. Warrior, what kind of contraption is this? It looks dangerous. There is a grinding funnel up here. I wonder what you will put into it. Okay, so there's a thing on the top as well as this. Glad he said there was something up here. Each here refinery, add item. You do not have any processable items. So it's not the black marble. What would we put in there? No, we put the sap in this bit. It's full. Good. What do we put in it? What would we refine? Yggdrasil root? Maybe? No. What goes in here? It's a grinder. It's a grinder that's going to produce what? What are you going to grind? What will you produce? It wouldn't just be regular stone, right? No. Scrap iron or copper? No. What about processed iron or copper? No. E-tier refinery. Magic cap? The magic mushrooms? Maybe. That's the only thing I know that has E-tier to it. No? Oh man, I thought it was on something with that. Seeker meat, Jotun puffs, carapace, scale hide. None of it. Neon Kitty, hello, welcome to Valheim. We got a new contraption that I don't know what it takes. I am at my wit's end. It's not sap. Sap went in the one part. It's a grinder. It doesn't take... Is it wisps? That'd be crazy. You gonna grab my wisps, huh? Huh? Is that what you're gonna do? No? Okay, good. I feel like I must be missing something. Is it gonna be any of this? I'll take all of these to give them a try. No, I don't have any processable items. An E-tier refinery. What does it want to refine? Something with magic, but it's not the mushrooms. That's the only thing I know that I have that has magic to it. I am perplexed. There is only one other thing that I have. This seal breaker fragment. A fragment of a Derviger seal breaker. A dwarven seal breaker. No! I don't even know. I don't even know. I just don't even know. That is literally everything I could think of to throw into the thing. The Itir refinery. What could it refine? What would I put in it? Oh well, we're taking it down. We're taking it down. We're gonna bring it to the next location and we'll figure things out there. Load up the boat. I guess it's not a good time to go sailing anyway, not with this storm. With the purple lightning. Part of me wants to look it up. I won't lie, part of me wants to look it up, but I'm not going to. We're going to figure it out on our own. Even Hugin was confused about what we might put in it. He's like, there's a grinder here, but what would you grind? I'm like, that's a great question that we don't have the answer to. So he's as confused as we are. We're going to leave it alone for now. We'll come back. We'll figure it out. We're going to assume that we just don't have whatever the material is. Maybe we have to defeat the boss of the area, and get whatever their special drop is, and it's going to need to be refined before we can do anything with it. I don't know. That's the only other play I got in my mind right now, though. Oops. I have to have the one to make the other, and then I have to have the other to make the other. Everything requires everything that I'm taking it all apart in the wrong order. Or I could just not have the Black Forge cooler with me for a bit. That might be okay. Because it only takes iron and copper. It doesn't even require bronze. I can make another one of those fairly easily at the next location. That's not something we've got to worry about too much. Alright, I think we have enough time today to get our base set up in the new location. And then I'll have to call it for work. This storm is going forever. Sea serpent? Oops, I just shot my boat. Come on, give me a shot. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Oh, I missed. Back it up. Alright. Sea serpent meat is really good food, so I'm not complaining about getting more of that. Big wave! Woo! Alright, and then we borrow our dwarven friend's dock here. What are they casting spells for? What are you guys fighting? Well, there's seekers all up in this area right now. Norseman. Dwarf. I hope I don't accidentally hit you with my boat and start World War III. I hope that's not a thing. Anything, I hope to just kind of lightly nudge you out of the water. If you want to get on my boat, that'd be cool. We can sail together. Changed my mind about using their dock because I need to be able to set my boat down where set it down. Weigh anchor where we can actually have our own repair bench to be able to fix it up. It's Jasper. Hello, my lady love. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome back to Valheim. Got stuck in your game and needed a break. I understand that feeling. Why am I doing this while in my boat? And it's going to draw it to my boat. It's going to shoot its fireballs at my boat, and then my boat's going to sink. Get out of the boat. It birthed a bunch of ticks. One of my dwarves are near me. Not alone. That's not a dwarf. That's a fooling. He could have stabbed me in the back. He was like, no, that big bug thing, we got to get rid of that first. Even the foolings understand who the true enemy is. Okay. Okay, so I'm coming to recognize problems about where I decided we wanted to set our home up at. Mostly being able to get to it with our boat. What's that? Oh, I did my timing wrong on that last block. Rabbit! Oh, that fooling did not care about Fireball. He was just like, whatever, I'll walk that off. Okay, so in order to get to the place that I determined would be my house, we have to come around. Do quite a bit of finagling. Is there even a way to bring the ship in here? Okay, yes there is. This way. But it requires a lot of maneuverability, and my ship does not maneuverable. But it's better than it sitting over there where all the foolings are going to get at it. And I guess setting up next to the dwarf house, they seem to get attacked all the time. So maybe it's better to be distant neighbors than to be actually right up close. Wisp, wisp, whips, wisp, 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 wisp. Myrma, I've decided I'm going to set up my home inside the bones of a dead giant. I knew you would approve. Ow, ow, ow. That's okay. A little bump is okay. A little bump and a little bonk. A little bump and bonk. I'm just going to get out, push off of this rock a bit. Then I'm actually going to leave this here. I think this is a good spot to dock. When our home is going to be, well, I guess a little bit further in. It'll be okay. Right over there. Rabbit! Rabbit! Oh, we're carrying too much now. Of course we're carrying too much. Switch over to the Megan Yord belt real quick. Grab all of this rabbit. There we go. How beat up is my boat? About half. Been through a lot this ship. Bonk. Where are my home bones? There it is. See the skull? And then the rib cage. This is where we're gonna put our house, right in here. Oh hey! Get out of my house! I've been lurking. What's up? This is where we're going to live, is within this rib cage. I forgot to bring tools that would help level out the floor, but I think we can make them pretty easily. Alright, first we need a bunch of wood. Hope you've been having a good Sunday. It has been alright. I have work tonight, so that's coming up here in just a couple hours. Okay, how to make a hoe. Just wood and stone. Pretty simple, pretty simple. One hoe, please. And then level the ground. We want it to be kind of deeper. Right here. This is good. Not all leveling out quite so well. This part doesn't want to go down, which means we have to hit it with pickaxe. I need to make some new ones. I need like a crying Leon adventurer emote. I need a boohoo. I need to be able to whine and cry. No, there is a free website. Hold on a second. Let me pull this up. Because I'm happy to share this link. I got it from a YouTube video of somebody who was like, you can get these GIFs and make them animated of this thing. And I am all about free stuff that lets you do things. Image resizer, transparent background maker. None of these are it. Where is it? Where did I lose that link? I might have lost my link. No. Okay. It's in my history. There it is. Jake, hello, welcome in, Jake. Yeah, we're not done yet. I'm willing to push this out for another hour, maybe, while we get this base set up inside the bones of a dead Jotun. I mean, technically, you're almost always here. You just don't always talk. But I see you. I see you lurking. In the shadows. Okay. I think this is flat enough. I'm going to want to dig up these bones because they're taking up a lot of the floor space. Yeah. Yeah, Myrma, Harley, and I have been playing 7 Days to Die. We haven't been streaming it, but we are willing to stream it. We made it through our first red moon. Oh, they're all here because it's nighttime. Get out of my house. Cozy Caravan has a hold of me right now. I got to see a little bit of that while I was at work, but only the littlest bit. I'm a possum in a skirt. Oh, with all the friends here, I really want to call off work and just keep streaming, but I'm not going to do that. The temptation is real, though. All right. Now the question is, do I make the floor wood or do I leave it dirt? You gotta go, especially since there's change happening. Yeah, don't come in here being right. What are you doing that for? Come on. Enable my Delulu that if I just keep going here, we'll just become full-time streamers. Ow, ow, ow! Bonk of truth and reasoning. How dare. I kind of want to put my cook fire in the mouth of the skull. But it'll be too far away from everything else that's central to the house. So I'm going to put the portal in the skull. In the mouth of the skull. I'll break the jaw open here, and we'll have the portal there that heads back in. Isn't if your fire is too far, your house isn't complete, essentially? Yeah, kind of. So everything does revolve around the fire as home, for comfort especially. So you don't want your home to be too big unless you're going to have it just be, because you can get your all of your comfort just from your bedroom. So long as you have a fireplace in your bedroom and all the things of comfort there, you can do whatever you want with the rest of the house. Grab the fine wood and the gray dwarf eyes, and let's go build this portal. can't find my own place around this thing in the fog. I gotta go, Betty, my friend. Glad I caught you again. I'm glad you were here too, Myrma. Maybe next time you'll be able to join in and play with me. Maybe we'll start a new world. Whole new world. Can I fit through here? I can. And then in here we put down the portal. Label it Mistlands 2. Sweet. We're gonna build a staircase here at some point. But for now, just having a plausible walkway is good enough. It's a little off-center, but so is the skull itself, so it's fine. Okay, let's grab more wood, get more stuff done here. I want to get a little bit more of this completed before we call it a night. Oh, come on. There we go. Now we can repair the boat. Yay! Alright, one quick moment while I take a bathroom break. That energy drink is ready to go. Alright, we're back. I want to make sure it is not considered under a roof. I really thought this was going to work for that. But I guess not. That's okay. I'm not terribly worried about how all this is going to look. I just want it to be properly closed in. Oh, we're out of wood already. I really need to make a box and start bringing stuff in and put it in the box. Jake, when are you going to get this game so that you can join in on the festivities? Because if we get enough people interested in this and willing to do so, I would be willing to rent out a server for us to be able to all have a completely active world that people can just come in and out of at will. Wouldn't have to wait for each other to be online. You could just pop in, get to building your own thing, all that sort of stuff. Box. I'm supposed to make a box. I need things to settle down with my changes happening at work before I can commit to that. But yeah, I really like the idea of having a server that we can all just play on. Yeah, I get it. Money's the problem. Oh, look at this already coming together. Look at that already coming together. Oh! Oh, let's not worry about organization. Let's just get stuff dropped off, right? We just need a box. We just need things in boxes. We'll worry about organization after the fact. For now, we just need stuff in boxes. Oops, came a little bit further out, but that's okay. We get to go around to the front door. It works. It's a door. My wife just comes around. You're a door. I'm adorable. Uh-huh. Aw. She says that's what I meant. Okay. Okay. Things in boxes. Things in boxes. Gotta start bringing everything out, putting it all away. We'll figure out what to do with it all afterwards. It's so easy to get lost in the mist. I literally am like, okay, I just gotta go around this thing. And then I'm like, oh, I'm 20 miles away from where I thought I was. Crazy. So I keep thinking that the skeleton is just on the other side of this rock. And it is, but it also isn't. It's a little further in. I need to make some mist light torches so that I don't have to keep clearing it out as I come through. It'll just be done. Need more boxes. Okay, we've almost unpacked the boat. Ship. It's a long ship. That's the only bad thing about the serpent meat, because it's good food, but it's heavy. So it's not great to carry around. All right. As much as I don't want to, because I really want to get this all built, I want to do so much more stuff. I think this is where we're going to call it for tonight. Oh, stupid jobs getting in the way of what I want to do. I don't even have a bed yet. Or a fire yet. I don't know where I'm going to put my fire. I don't know where I'm going to put my bed. I need to just finish filling it out with wood, and then we'll figure everything out about where rooms are going to go, what rooms are going to be after that. Because I think there's enough room here for me to build a second floor. Yeah, there's plenty of room for another, maybe another 2 floors even. At least 1. Anyways, thank you so much everyone for showing up. I really appreciate the support. I hope to catch you guys the next time. Maybe we will be playing some co-op next time. Maybe. I don't mind starting over if we're going to play co-op. I hope you have a good night as well. Bye friend, bye friend. Good night everyone. Should we raid? I got time to raid. Let's try to raid somebody. Oops. I only meant to go to the main menu. This is fine. Let's see. Let's see. Who is on that we know that we can raid? Nobody really seems to be on. Does anybody have a suggestion, or should we just call it? I think we'll just call it. We'll just call it. As much as I enjoy raiding people, I also don't want to raid a stranger tonight. I don't feel up to that. We'll just call it. Good night, everybody.